Hello and welcome to the GamePod Virtual Clio Series Season 3, and these are the highlights from Race 1 of Round 2 from Lime Rock Park. And as you can see, from Snetterton it was Toby Davis and Chris Butcher who lead the championship ahead of the rest of the field. That is the lineup there we are going to see today from that spotter guide. And here was the qualifying results, and a surprise pole position there for CARAMIDARU BOGDAN, his first ever Touring Pro Series pole position. A very disappointing qualifying for many people, but it was CARAMIDARU BOGDAN who produced the goods and took that pole position alongside on the front row. It was Toby Davis looking to get a good start once again. More than likely, third place, Chris Butcher. Fourth place, Jesper Torborg. So 3 THRs in that top 4. John Munro, the only driver to take the fight really to THR in the first round, is in 5th. 6th, Ryan Callan. 7th is Kenny Verdestonk. 8th, Eric Tveit. 9th, Scott Cervic. And running out of the top 10 is a Scot, Gary Lennon. Here we are now at the start of the race, on board with Toby Davis on your top left. And away from the grid they go, and it's a poor start there from Bogdan, and Davis is going to go through. Bogdan bogged down, and now looks like Butch going to go through on the inside also, so the field streams out. Verdestonk there in the background, looks like he's stalled in the middle of the pack, and everyone had to go around him. Oh, and he's braked too late for the first corner as well, and off goes, like Caradurk and Chris Hack also. Oh, there's McDowell and Richards there spinning in sympathy also. 40 cars managed to go through, 35 managed to go through the first corner. Now they come over the jump on the first lap at turn 5. Oh, Rhodes has hit the back of Madizewski coming over the top, and now he's rolling on his roof. He's going straight back into the field. He's braked. Oh, and Strauss has hit him. Johnson also clips him as he goes through. That could have been a much bigger accident than it was in the end, but that's ruined the race for both Rhodes and Strauss, of course, now on board with Eric Tveit. Right in behind Ryan Callan. Ryan Callan very slow down the straight, goes defensive early. Up ahead is Torborg and Munro. Callan goes very deep, goes too deep, in fact, far too deep. And slotting through goes Eric Tveit. Now here comes James GAHAGAN also. And he takes advantage with a great opportunistic move. And that's 2 positions lost for Ryan Callan. And now he's got the other Ice Cold Racing member, Gary Lennon, right in behind him. Lap 3:25, THR trying to clear off. There is in 3rd place, still is CARAMIDARU BOGDAN. Here is Chris Butcher and Toby Davis not trying to clear off. In fact, they're still racing each other. So Butcher and Toby down towards the first corner they come. And Butcher takes the lead. A little bit of correction there from the wheel of Toby Davis. But Butcher won the last race around. Oh, Chris Butcher just about holds on to that through there. Plenty of curb riding and sideways action. Now looking out for Jonathan Motteram. There he is in the Benetton colours for Optimum Motorsport. He's gone wide. Oh, he's gone very wide at the first corner. Tom Novi also went wide. Poor Tom Novi went wide as well. And Warren goes through. Madizewski trying to take avoided action as well. So both drivers going too wide and collecting each other in the same time. And at the front of the field, oh, Chris Butcher and Toby Davis have made contact. They've made contact. Here comes Bogdan down the inside of Butcher. Bogdan down the inside of Butcher, and he's through. Bogdan goes through into the lead of the race. THR come up against each other and make contact. In the interviews afterwards, it was said there was a miscommunication between both Butcher and Davis about the braking points, but that's the result. Bogdan now leads. Here is Munro and Torborg has a great run at the final corner there. They go straight past the Scotsman John Munro. Thank you very much. This was at the same time as that lead accident was happening as well, so contrasting THR fortunes there. Now coming down the straight here towards the first corner. There's GAHAGAN. He's on the inside of Callan. Oh, he's come across and caught the front of Callan. He's spinning off into the gravel. Lennon also involved as well. GAHAGAN gets going once again, but misjudgment there. And now here's Toby Davis in almost exactly the same situation with Ryan Callan. Down the inside, he's going to try and go into turn 1. He's squeezing. Sideways goes Callan on the bumps into turn 1, but Davis is through. It was a hard move, but this is not a tickling contest. Oh, and contact there between. Oh, Davis went wide, and Callan contact one side, then the other. Very strange accident there as Allison now comes through as well, takes advantage. It's fraught to the opening exchanges of this Lime Rock race. Only a few laps in, but the nature of the track is making itself known very clearly indeed. Allison's profited from all that. They both stayed on track in the end. Now here is Meervold and Madazewski. Madazewski fighting the pink power of Hack and Meervold. Down the inside has gone Madazewski, and a nice clean move there, just about avoiding Teemu Toika as he struggled around the outside of that corner. Now back at the front. Bogdan is still leading, but for how long? Because Chris Butcher has the overlap down into turn 1. It should be a regulation pass, and Bogdan's going quite wide. Will Torbog slot back in? No, he won't. It's Bogdan who slots back in. So Butcher retakes the lead of the race. The winner of race 2, of course, at Snetterton. Now Mike Bell and Tommy Ojala in a bit of a battle here, and Bell didn't look like he left very much room there to poor Tommy Ojala, but they both got away with it in the end. Ojala went through. GAHAGAN almost took advantage, but not quite. Lap 10:25. Here is Torbog and Bogdan. Butcher is clearing off from this group, and Torbog needs to get past Bogdan as soon as possible. Monroe tried to tuck in also. And now Torbog side by side. It's a very narrow track, and Bogdan has the inside for the next corner, of course. The battle continues. Torbog desperately trying to get past the Romanian, who's having his best ever race in the Touring Pro Series so far. And around the outside is going to go Torbog. He should have the line through here. Just keep it going. No, he's not going to have the line. He's not able to keep on the outside. Keeping the outside there, you have the inside for this next corner here. And Torbog slotted back in once again. So Butcher continues to pull away. Well, those drivers continue to battle. Here is Ben Davis and HEINZ PETZOLD, the South African. Down the inside's gone PETZOLD. Ben tries to squeeze him, but no can do. Oh, still side by side through the next turn, though. Ben, of course, has the camber. PETZOLD trying the cutback and every which way possible. Now Ben Davis, car bouncing around. He actually held on to the position in the end. Good drive in that 12:25. This battle at the front of the field is still very, very hard indeed. Bogdan holding the rest of the field up. There is Torbog, Monroe, Tavide under attack from Allington. Down the inside is going to go Allington at the penultimate turn, and he really can't go through side by side through there successfully and hold on to position. So that's a good move there to Tavide just to let Allington go. But now Allington's gone too tight into the first corner. Oh, look at this! It's going to be four wide down towards turn 1. It's Lennon, Tavide, Allington, Davis is all extremely close, and Davis is slotted just tidily slotted up the inside there. Oh, Dennison is trying to hold it on the outside, but no, Davis looks like he's got the position. Yes, he has. Still with this battle. On board with Dan Allington, looking at, oh, now here's Toby Davis looking at the same kind of move, looking at Lennon and Tavite trying to follow them through. Oh, and Tavite didn't see Davis at all. Tavite hasn't seen Davis and turned into him. Oh, straight across the track, and Allison has clipped him. Oh, it could be so much worse. Davis gets back going. Well, the tight nature of this track is making itself known. This battle between Bogdan and Torbog is still raging on. And now Bogdan looks like he's made the critical error, and there goes Torbog. That's the position that the day wanted, but look how far ahead Butcher is now as a result of all that. Bell and Ojala still in that battle, still in that battle. GAHAGAN there also. Ojala, kind of the same move as earlier, sliding down the inside at turn 1. Now GAHAGAN trying to get back through on Mike Bell. Not going to work through there. Now back with this battle between Ben Davis and HEINZ PETZOLD. Looks like a very enjoyable battle indeed. Ben just giving a bit of a squeeze there to HEINZ PETZOLD, trying to slot him back in behind him. And it's not worked. Ben looks frustrated. That 15:25 now. But Bogdan into the pits. Bogdan into the pits. This is a strategy we thought we might see from a couple of drivers, but it was thought in the end not to be worth it. Bogdan obviously feels like it is worth it. It has pitted from 3rd place. So is it a chance of equaling his best ever result in the Touring Pro Series? Now here is Andrew Waring, Dan Allison and Eric to fight. And that's a good move there from Waring. Now here's Andrew Waring, Eric to fight Dan Allison once again. And it's going to be an exact opposite move. Oh, no, it's not! It's not really an exact opposite move. Oh, Waring, he's got out of shape under braking and gone straight off. He's going to lose several positions. There goes PETZOLD, I believe, through. Could have been Adams, of course, they're both quite close on track. Here is Hack now, trying to go down the inside of Gonçalves. And he does it. Gonçalves, the only one of the 4 Portuguese drivers in this series to take part today. We'll see a full quota back from them at round 3 at Thruxton. Back with this battle still. Being joined by Tommy Davis just about squeezing through, trying to follow Allison through. Gives Eric Tveit a bit of a hip and shoulder. A little bit of a love tap, just to let him know that he wasn't happy with what happened earlier. Oh, Andrew Waring! Oh! Motocross style. Up on that curb. As he recovers from that mistake he made earlier. A little bit ragged for a couple of laps, as often is the case after you make a mistake. You lose your rhythm, you lose your cool. And just went up on that curb. Almost went over. But the winner of the race, Chris Butcher. Fantastic win once again. That's 2 wins in a row. And he will take the lead in the championship, of course. Chris Butcher wins that race for THR. That's 3 wins in a row for THR. It's 3 1-2s in a row for THR, because there is Jesper Torborg there in 2nd place. 3rd place, John Monroe. 4th place, Gary Lennon. 5th place was Dan Allenton in the end. 6th place, Toby Davis. Getting ahead of his nemesis in that race, Eric Tveit. 8th place there, a great result for Scott Cervic. He kept his head while many around him were losing theirs. 9th place was Mike Bell. And rounding out that top 10 was HEINZ PETZOLD. Don't forget to go to gamepod.co.uk for all your sim racing furniture needs.
GamePod, the ultimate race rig for those serious about sim racing. Puts you in the driver's seat with all the controls at your fingertips. Be number 1 on the road, in the race, in the game. GamePod, the choice of champions.